We begin with the severe weather threat and the holiday travel rush. Millions on the move in the lead up to the 4th of July. Travelers packing the nation's airports. Friday was the fourth busiest day in the TSA's history, and officials are expecting to set an all-time record in the coming days. AAA estimates around 6 million people will be traveling by car, with gas prices a little lower this year. And all eyes are on the severe weather that could impact 80 million Americans moving in tonight and into tomorrow for the Midwest and Northeast. Damaging wind, heavy rain, and tornadoes all possible. And we're tracking the first hurricane of the year, taking aim at the Caribbean. Samara Theodore standing by with the forecast. But first, ABC's Phil Lipoff leads us off from Newark Airport.
Tonight, a record number of air travelers expected this 4th of July holiday weekend.
It seems pretty busy already coming in.
The TSA anticipating 5.7 million people will fly to their holiday destination, a 7% increase from last year and up 12% from 2019. At Newark Liberty in New Jersey, an early morning for Talia Gibson and her daughter, 7-year-old Peyton, who is desperately looking forward to spending time with her grandmother in Florida. But the airport?
Do you like crowds?
I don't really like crowds because they talk loud. I really like talking loud.
For many, the train is a better choice.
It sure beats the hassle of getting to an airport and having to get there early.
On the roads, 60 million drivers are expected. The worst time to travel between 2 and 8 p.m. The best time? Before 10 a.m. The national average for a gallon of gas is $3.50, just about 5 cents less than it was this time last year. And the weather will impact travel this weekend. More than 80 million people in the path of a storm that will bring potential for damaging winds, heavy rain, even tornadoes. The line of storms will stretch from Ohio to New York.
The TSA says it screened just under 3 million people yesterday alone, making it the fourth busiest travel day ever at airports. And they do expect, as you said, Whit, to top that, perhaps the busiest travel day ever coming up on July 7th. Whit.
All right, Phil, we will brace for that. Thank you. Let's bring in ABC News meteorologist Samara Theodore. And Samara, time this out, the severe weather as it moves in.
Whit, a tornado watch has already been issued, actually, for parts of Pennsylvania and Ohio, along with a severe thunderstorm watch. This line of storms rolling through overnight, and then another line making its way to the East Coast, the I-95 corridor, particularly tomorrow evening. That could bring damaging winds along with a few tornadoes. The heat persists for the central and southern portions of the country, with excessive heat warnings from New Orleans all the way to Oklahoma City, feeling as hot as 115 degrees. And, of course, we're keeping a close eye on the Atlantic, where we now have Hurricane Beryl headed for Barbados, potentially reaching as a Category 3 hurricane, then headed for St. Lucia, Grenada, and potentially Jamaica as a Category 2 hurricane at the end of the week.